These right-wingers are crazy, right? Jesus. But here's the part where you all stop applauding everything I say. The truth about DEI is that although it's well-intentioned, it's mostly garbage.
Man, I never thought I'd say this, but Charlamagne could be at least right about one thing in his life. Let's check it out. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by. And if you haven't yet, please make sure to hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe, and smash that notification. Now, I've seen a lot of channels putting this video out about Charlamagne just because he's saying DEI isn't really a good thing, that he's like some type of conservative. I'm here to debunk all of that right now. This dude will never be a conservative, never have conservative values. He is just a lying liberal lunatic. He still goes through the same thing. So with all the people saying, you know, Charlamagne a conservative, no, not at all. And I'm here to prove it.
Yeah, COVID, social distancing, murder hornets. Yeah, y'all forgot about murder hornets, huh? Or maybe you remember our nationwide reckoning with racism. After the murder of George Floyd, white people across America looked around and said, wait a second, are we racist?
No, we didn't.
So America took a good...
That was white liberals. That's it.
Hard look at itself, and when big corporations saw themselves in the mirror, they said, oh, shit, we're white as
Inequality in corporate America. There are only 5 black CEOs running Fortune 500 companies.
You can see 6% of top executives as black. In terms of the population of the United States, it should be 13%.
In a video, Nike said, don't pretend there's not a problem in America. Critics point out that all of Nike's executives are white.
Yeah, because they're smart and they know that that's whoever those people are, that they were right for that job. It shouldn't matter what color they are. And I'm sick of all this race baiting. It's so pathetic and weak as men.
That's right. The board of Nike was so white, they were all wearing New Balance.
Oh, so he can make jokes like this. Like, what if I said, oh, they were so black, they were all wearing do-rags? Or, oh, they were so black, they were all stealing the Nikes, just throwing stereotypes out there. Oh, they were so black, fried chicken was everywhere. No, I don't understand why people are allowed to get away with things like this, which I'm cool with, but like certain people, like with my skin color, can't say jokes like this, or it's offensive. The double standards in this world is crazy. Well, really in this country. I don't really care about the rest of the world. They do what they do. But in this country, the double standards are ridiculous.
And to address this problem, businesses turn to a solution called diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI. It means more fair hiring policies, new anti-discrimination rules for the workplace, and sensitivity training seminars. And the first thing it led to was a shitload of ads.
Real progress on diversity and inclusion doesn't happen without real work.
Say celebrate diversity into your X1 voice remote to discover curated content today.
Every day, General Mills serves the world by making food people love. And inclusion is one of our secret ingredients.
At Kraft Heinz, our purpose is to make life delicious. And we believe we can't achieve that without one essential ingredient: diversity. It's diversity that makes life delicious.
No, it's people that make good food that make the food delicious. What? No, I don't care what color they are. If they make good food, they make good food. That doesn't matter. If they can fly a plane, they can fly a plane. I don't care. But unfortunately with DEI, now they're just making everybody think like, man, I'll second guess if the person's black or if the person's Hispanic or if the person's a woman because of the DEI. That's not nobody's fault but the company's own. They shouldn't be having these kinds of things. DEI is the opposite of what it's supposed to be.
We're on a 400-year-long journey, and scars don't fade. But neither does hope.
Ask your doctor if black people are right for you. That's right. Nobody's buying Vaseline because of diversity. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever actually bought Vaseline. It's just there. Like, it comes with the house, right? So that's how things stood in 2020, but that was like 15 years ago. Today, when people talk about DEI, it's more likely to sound like this.
DEI is just a rebranded version of hating white people.
DEI, in this case, stands for divisive, erroneous, and insidious.
DEI, which stands for didn't earn it.
Discrimination, exclusion, and indoctrination.
I mean, that's true, though. If you're giving somebody a job just based on their skin color or they're a woman or something like that, then yeah, that is not earning it on your own. It's funny that, like, they laugh about these things, but they know it's true.
DEI. DEI stands for Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, and Ice Cube. Yeah. Y'all cheering out there, but do you want with attitude coming to your office? These right-wingers are crazy, right? Jesus. But here's the part where you all stop applauding everything I say. The truth about DEI is that although it's well-intentioned, it's mostly garbage, okay? It's kind of like the Black Little Mermaid. Just because racists hate it doesn't mean it's good. And you know I'm right, because every one of you has sat through one of those diversity training sessions and thought, this is some bullshit. And it's not just you. Over 900 studies have shown that DEI programs don't make the workplace better for minorities. In fact, it can actually make things worse because of the backlash effect. Remember DARE from school? Y'all remember DARE? Yeah. She said, woo. DEI training is like DARE for racism. And you all know how effective that was. I was sitting there going, oh, shit, there's a ton of fun drugs I should try.
That's because you're a weak-minded liberal.
I didn't even know about Molly. Thanks, Officer John. But the biggest failure of DEI is that the number of black people in power at big companies is basically the same as it was 5 years ago. In fact, maybe the only thing that DEI has accomplished is giving racist white people cover to be openly racist.
DEI breeds complacency, Dana, and complacency kills.
We're going to have doctors who don't know how to perform heart surgery, and we're going to have planes that are falling out of the sky.
Boeing recently bragged not about being the best in the business, but about surpassing its diversity quotas. Oh, goody. But then, not so good, a door flying off one of Boeing's 737 Supermaxes.
Well, I mean, there it goes. You know what I mean? Like, you know, especially with things like this, I want the person that is best for the job. I do not care what color. I do not care what race. I do not care about anything. I want the person that is best for the job. It does not matter to me.
Sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
Unfortunately, they say, oh, but unfortunately, that's just how, this is what DEI does.
I mean, honestly, when I see a black pilot, I'm not worried that we're going to crash. I'm worried that we're going to get pulled over. Okay? That's right. And no, officer, I will not step out of this vehicle. All right? But yeah, they're blaming DEI for everything. Even that bridge in Baltimore. They called Baltimore's mayor the DEI mayor, like he was given the job for being black. Then they said the shipping company was too focused on DEI instead of safety. But almost the entire leadership of the company is white.
But the leadership wasn't steering the boat. It's who was driving the boat. How does he not understand this?
No black people, right? If anything, the Baltimore...
It's funny how diversity to him just means black people. It doesn't mean anything else. You see how he thinks?
Mayor, he should have been
no conservative.
Just come out like, these crackers knocked down my bridge. Okay? All right? And one of y'all crackers better pay for it. Okay? And honestly, I'm not surprised these programs didn't work. And here's why. It's just corporate PR. They want good vibes. And also, they want to cover their ass. Okay? Did you know that if a company gets sued for civil rights violations, just having a DEI program will be counted as evidence in their favor, even if the program doesn't do shit? Okay? It's the I have a black friend of the legal system. All right? We don't need corporate DEI. Yes, we want diversity and equity and inclusion, but we don't want it from Vaseline. Although I'm not going to front, Vaseline has been there for the black community. Respect. Okay? Right? That's right. Moisturized. Okay? Look, man, real DEI is only going to come from black leadership. I don't know how to do it because I'm not a black leader, but I do know how to tell if it's working. Just keep an eye on right-wing media. The more they're freaking out, the more progress we're making.
So there is your guys' proof. This dude is no conservative. He will never be a conservative. He's going to go and bow down and vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris like a good little Democrat, just like they all do. They all use capitalism to get rich, and then they tell you that diversity is what's needed. These people are liars. Please stop listening to them. Do what you want. But my suggestion, do not pay attention to any of these liberal nut jobs. They are all fake. They are all phony. They do not mean anything they say. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a good one. Peace.